So no car talk today to start. We're getting right to the workout. And I'm hanging here because I'm about to attempt to do some pull-ups. It's the first time I'm doing pull-ups in a long time. I'm a little nervous because I know this is going to stretch out my chest and my esophagus and probably my hernia too, but I just wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I said, you know what, fuck it, today's the day. We're gonna just do it. And I did a quick set of 9 to 10 reps. So I did 2 working sets here because I wanted to feel it out. I don't want to go too crazy off the back. So not the best range of motion. Ideally, I like to get a full stretch like that on each rep, which I usually do, but I was a little nervous. So moving on to the next exercise. So I did feel a little bit of I don't want to say burning, but it was like a discomfort in my chest from after them pull-ups. So I was a little worried about that, but I just kept the show moving, and I went over to some parallel handle rows for the thickness of the back, working the lats as well, and just squeezing and contracting, doing 20 reps. So notice I'm really trying to get that stretch in those lats so I can enforce more blood into the muscle. So on this set, I'm doing a quick rest pause so I can really get the full most out of the last reps that I do. So this is the third and final working set because I really liked how this felt over here. So I decided to stay here for a good portion of the workout. So for the next exercise, I decided to do reverse grip pull downs to really isolate those lats and do one arm at a time for 10 on each side and then do 10 together. Really get that burn and get that stretch. When you do them individually, you get a crazy stretch and a crazy contraction, like a deeper contraction, because your arms aren't together, obviously. But when I put them together, I have to take a rest pause a couple times throughout these sets because my lats are on fire. But definitely like these pull downs. I like how I can do them individually and together. So 10 individually and then 10 together. So for the last and final exercise, we're going to end off with some rope overhead pullovers. Really get that stretch with the rope, man, and get that deep contraction when you come down. And you want to get that stretch when you have that rope overhead. I was trying to find a good stance to get in, a good place to do it at, because that thing was blocking me, that machine right there. So I ended up eventually figuring it out. But yeah, this is a good ender exercise and a good warm-up exercise. It works the thickness of the lats and the width from the front. So we only did one working set here, and then just to finish up the lats, and now we're gonna go check the pump. So what was that? Yes. That was about 1, 2. So I did 8 sets for back today. And in and out, man. In and out. So started with 2 exercises of pull-ups. Started with 2 exercises of pull-ups. And they felt all right. Felt a little bit weirdness in my chest, so I only did 2 sets. I didn't want to force it. So 2 sets there, and then I did 2 sets. I tried to do 2 sets of 10. I haven't done pull-ups in a long time, so I'm actually happy with those results considering. But so 2 sets right there with pull-ups. I count them straight as working sets. Then I did 3 working sets of the lat pull machine, which is basically like doing a row. It's a row movement for the thickness of the back, and parallel grip rows on that machine. And I like that machine because when you pull in, it kind of pulls up into you as well. So I kind of like that machine a lot. So we did 3 working sets there, 20 reps, or until failure. So we did that. And then from there, I went on to some single arm isolateral underhand pull downs. I did 10 single arm, 1 arm at a time, and then I did together. I tried to do them together to finish, but I got like 1 to 2 reps together, and then I did a rest pause, and then I went straight back into it to finish off together for 20 reps or until failure, like I said. I did 2 sets there. So right off the back, that's 7 sets. And then from there, I moved on to some overhead pullovers with the rope to get that deep contraction, thickness of the lats, and get that stretch on the lats. And I did 20 reps there. So that's 8 sets for back total. Now, I think that's perfect. I think that was perfect. Stimulation of the back. My back definitely still stimulated. I feel pumped up. Yeah. All in all, I was only in there for like 20 minutes. So I was only in the gym for 20 minutes. Pretty fast. That was probably the quickest workout I've done in a while. So I can't complain about that. In and out, man. In and out. A lot of people think that they got to like be in the gym all day to stimulate your muscles. That's just simply not true. All you have to do is go in, execute with the plan to the best of your ability, give it everything you got, leave it all out there on the table, and as long as you're pushing yourself, you're gonna see results. And you might even see results quicker and faster and better than being in the gym all day long, thinking you're getting more out of it when you're actually getting less. And I actually know some people that are only going to the gym twice a week. They're only working out twice a week, and they're getting phenomenal results. Strictly due to the fact that they push themselves to the extreme. Well, I don't say the extreme, but they push themselves and give it everything they got every time they go in there and make every set count. And also, they're getting so much recovery in between that it's not even funny. The recovery process is what makes you grow. It's not even the lifting and working out. So people think that you grow in the gym. That's just not true. You're breaking down the muscle tissue in the gym, and you're growing outside of the gym. Everything is correlated to what you do outside of the gym. So keep that in mind. When you step out of that gym, the rest of your day better be methodically thought out to the point where you know you're having your meals, you're getting proper recovery by sleeping properly,
getting enough protein in to recover, etc., etc. Staying on your diet, whether you're cutting or bulking, or you're maintaining, whatever your goal is, you got to stick to that and stay consistent. You know, the whole name of the game, like I always say, consistency. I know it sounds cliche, but I don't know how else to call it. You got to go in there and give it your all, leave it all out there, put everything you got into your lifts. So, you know, and then your recovery time is key. That's how you grow. And I was watching a video on TikTok the other day of Mike Mentzer, and he was one of the best bodybuilders to walk this earth. Regardless, he was on steroids, but he still had some good ideas about training. He always thought outside of the box. But what he does or what he did made a lot of sense if you think about it logically. And if he's getting results like that on juice, imagine natural. Because naturally, when you work out, you need more recovery time than people that's on juice, because people that are on juice, their recovery rate is like this. So they can go to the gym every single day. But when you're not on juice, you need way more recovery time. It takes way longer for the muscles to heal. So I definitely think Mike Mentzer was onto something, because he was in an interview and they asked him, they said, well, how long do you train a week? He said, I only train 3 hours. No, yeah, he said he trained 3 hours a week. He said a lot of people train 3 hours a day. I train 3 hours a week. That's fucking incredible. That is just simply amazing, and that tells you a lot. It tells you a lot, man. So you guys gotta keep that in mind. That definitely is an amazing feat right there to be able to do that. And I know some people are addicted to the gym, so they gotta strain themselves from going all the time, because it helps them mentally. But that, I understand that completely, because I've been in that position, so I completely understand. But also, what you can do is, on the days that you don't go, you can simply just do some cardio. I know it's not the same, but you're still activating those dopamine receptors if you're pushing yourself doing cardio. Believe it or not, it's true. You get that same runner's high. You get a runner's high. It's almost the same type of high. Not quite, but it's almost the same as lifting weights. So it's better than not doing anything. So if you're gonna do the 2 days a week or 3 days a week, do the cardio on the other days to make you feel level-headed. If that's what you guys are going to the gym for, is for the mental. Because I know I've been there. These are just tricks that help me. And hopefully I can help you guys with that. So, and yeah, man, that's about it. Today's Sunday. You know, I went out last night. I went to the mall. Had some teriyaki chicken, white rice, and then I had a Cinnabon. Now, was that in my calories? I probably went the deficit. I wouldn't say that I went over my calories, and I don't know, I either was a little bit under my maintenance, which I believe I was, or I was at maintenance, but I think I was a little bit under my maintenance. So I was still in a deficit technically, just not as deep. That's what she said. But anyways, yeah, so today, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying not to go too crazy on the cheat meals. When I have a cheat day or on a Sunday or something, I'm trying not to go too crazy. Like if I cheat, I want to just have maybe 1 or 2 cheat meals and call it a wrap, you know. And this week with the dieting and stuff, I actually really, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like went super hard. Like I was super strict all week long, and I only lost a couple pounds. So I don't understand that, because I was in a deep deficit, and I was doing cardio 45 minutes and stuff like that. So that made me think. I'm like, maybe I'm going too hard with it, because you can go too hard with the diet. That is possible, where you're going too hard and you're kind of slowing your metabolism down. And I felt, because throughout the week, towards the end of the week, I started feeling very weak, very depleted, and very like, I started feeling like a little bit of anxiety. So I know when when I'm feeling like that, it's because I'm going a little bit too hardcore on the diet. So I might have to pull it back just a tiny bit, because I might have been in too much of a deficit. I might have been only like eating, honestly, like 13 to 1500 calories a day, to be honest with you. I mean, I was counting my calories and I rounded it about 1800, but I could have been wrong, because technically for my maintenance calories is 2800, so I could be 25 to 2000 and be fine, but I wasn't. So I don't know, but I might just tone it back a little bit, because I didn't like the way I felt this week, and I just felt like not good. I didn't like the way how my body was reacting, so to speak. So you guys gotta watch out for that when you're dieting too. You gotta monitor your body and see how you feel. Like, if you feel like you're doing more harm than good to your body, then you need to tone back a little bit and take a step back, and maybe, like I said, tone it back just a little bit. I'm not saying go full force and just eat whatever you want all week, but tone it back where maybe have a cup, maybe 100 or 200 extra, maybe have a couple extra 100 calories in your cut. Maybe you're going too deep into it. Because when I was in Arizona, I was eating whatever I wanted every day. Was I in a calorie deficit? I'm sure I was, but still I was eating whatever I wanted, and I lost a good amount of weight. I was down to 210. I weighed myself this week, I was 212. Now, I'm not really so much worried about the scale, but it is a good monitor to see if you're actually losing or not, because a deficit, you're supposed to lose weight. But at the same time, if I'm gaining muscle, which I can see I am gaining muscle, that the scale is going to teeter-totter. So you got to take that into consideration too. And always weigh yourself at the same time every week. If it's every Friday after you do cardio, do it every Friday after cardio. Don't do it on Monday. Don't do it on Saturday. Definitely don't do it after you have a cheat meal, because you're going to hold a lot of water and you're definitely going to be heavier. So you got to try to keep it on track the same time every week. And now, as far as putting on muscle, like when I decide to put on muscle, which I am now, but I'm saying like when I want to put on some more muscle, I thought about it thoroughly, and I looked back on some old videos of myself, and I'm like, I really don't want to get that big again, because my face was all puffy and shit. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might just be in a little bit over a calorie maintenance, maybe a few hundred calories over, and stay there, because I don't want to get too crazy out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay at a good body weight. I might not even do it, actually, because that's what I thought too. I'm like, I might not even do it. I might just be in a maintenance phase and put on muscle, because you can put on muscle in a maintenance phase as well, because you're going over your calorie deficit. So when you come back to the maintenance, you can put on muscle. So I might just stay in a maintenance phase, and then when I'm ready, I can just tone it back. Cut more into it. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The summer is still here, so I still got some time to think about it. But how I felt last week with the cut made me kind of think about, damn, I don't know if I could do that too much longer. So you got to try to find that even keel where you can actually, if you want to do cut year round, you can stay cut year round by, you gotta make your diet a little bit more, not say easier, but you gotta make it more feasible to do and stick to. Because last week was definitely not something I don't think I would stick to, because it was too hardcore. I was super strict, and the way I felt, I didn't like at all. So gotta find what works for you. And we're gonna end our segment off like that. Damn, I look good right now, I'm not gonna lie. This is, when I look at myself like this makes me not want to have a cheat meal. And I don't technically have to have one, because I don't need one, right? It's like a ritual I do on Sundays. I relax, I chill, and I enjoy myself, so I feel human, you know what I mean? Regardless, I did that yesterday, right? So I could say, yeah, yesterday was fine, and then just jump back on the diet. But it's like, Sunday is like, for me, it's like my day where I get to chill, relax. So if I do want to have a little something, I have a little something. Like I said, I'm trying not to go too crazy on the cheat days no more, because I'm really trying to, look the best that I can look and feel the best that I can feel. So with that being said, I love you guys and I appreciate y'all for watching. I gotta go fill up these water jugs, because I go through these waters like crazy. I got 2 of them I gotta fill up, and then I'm gonna run home, jump in the shower, or eat some breakfast and jump in the shower, and then yeah, we'll see where the day brings us, man. It's beautiful out. It's 88, 82 degrees, and it's super humid, man. Super humid. So I love you guys. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Enjoy your Sundays, man, and if you're gonna cheat, enjoy your cheat meals, and I hope you earn them. And if not, enjoy them anyways.
Big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like, I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.